John, Dad, Mom, Josh, Bishkin,
Y'all all got the
Robert.
short haircuts.
What do cheeseburgers, hot dogs, Gatorade, soda, potato chips, what do these all have in common? These are some of the most commonly served food in public schools, but yet they're some of the most unhealthy foods in America today. And I'm talking about childhood obesity because it's one of the fastest growing problems and it really needs to be stopped. And what I'm hoping y'all will get out of this speech is that you guys can become role models for a cousin, next door neighbor, or brother or sister who's overweight and is trying to lose weight. And you can become a role model by just helping them with healthy eating habits such as eating fruit to potato chips or going outside and playing basketball for 30 minutes rather than playing video games for 30 minutes. And in this speech I'm going to be talking about the problem, which is childhood obesity, and the solution, which I think is not very difficult. It's just making the public school system's lunches healthier. And childhood obesity is defined as a person who is well above normal weight or height, well above a normal weight for their height or age. And it's normally determined by a BMI, body mass index, and if it's normally around 30, then you're normally considered obese. Some facts are 17% or 12.5 million children are obese in 2011. That's up 5.5 million from 1995. And if it keeps going at this rate, it's going to be insane. In 2011, obesity had tripled since 1980. So if you think in 2040, it could triple again, and that'd be insane. Another interesting fact I thought was type 2 diabetes you normally could consider with adults, normally 50s, 60s, overweight, but yet type 2 diabetes rose 9% since 1980, and if it keeps going at that rate, there's going to be a lot more kids that are going to be needing insulin or having pancreatic problems. A person that is obese doesn't just have problems with themselves, but their family also has problems. For example, a family spends 77% more on medications if they have a child that is obese. And also, children that are obese have health problems such as liver disease, asthma, and sleep apnea. Also, the mental problems are probably worse than the health problems, since the health problems can be reduced by simply losing weight. And the mental problems are self-confidence, social discrimination, and even sometimes depression. There was a case study of a 14-year-old girl named Alice, and she's been overweight her whole life. Her dad had heart disease and died of a heart attack when she was 7, and she claims that her overweightness has been genetic and she couldn't get over it. And during this case study, it really wasn't the health problems, it was more of the mental problems, such as one story she told was she was going out shopping, and she wasn't even shopping for clothes because she found it embarrassing to go out and find clothes because she couldn't really find clothes that fit her. She was 14 and she was a size 18. She was going out just to buy a necklace, and she got made fun of. And this is the problem, because when people get made fun of normally when they're obese, it just makes them want to eat more because food becomes their comfort. So it's not just the health problems such as the type 2 diabetes, but it's the mental problems that are really, really hurting children that are obese. And about the solution, like I said earlier, the solution can just be simply making school lunches healthier. It may cost more money, but in the long run, it really is worth it. Some statistics are 89% of kids in 2007 go to public school, which is obviously the vast majority of kids. 67% of those kids eat school lunch provided. So if you think about those numbers and those percentages, that's a large amount of kids that you could directly impact just by making school lunches healthier. And another statistic is people who eat school lunches are 15% more likely to obese or have high cholesterol health problems. So the facts are there that school lunches, directly or indirectly, however you see it, are making kids obese. So why would you not want to make the school lunches healthier if that seems to be the problem? And another problem is not just the kids themselves or the parents that are not teaching their kids healthy eating habits, but rather it's Congress. In 2011, Congress considered pizza and French fries vegetables. And pizza and French fries are high in carbs, fat, grease, and I don't understand how those can be considered vegetables, such as green beans or corn, or even, I think pizza is better than mashed potatoes. And if we can actually get kids eating green beans, maybe they'll go home and tell their mom, hey mom, I like green beans, or hey mom, I like corn, I don't want French fries tonight. And I feel like if kids started eating healthier, they would understand that the best foods aren't junk food. Fruits and vegetables can taste good. And, simply making school lunches healthier would directly impact millions of kids and hopefully could combat childhood obesity.